Hey everyone, welcome back, and thank you so much for taking the time to join me in this daily trade recap where we have FGI, CNFR, BGI, ASST, APVO, TURB, and SONN to go through. It was a pretty slow day for me, all things considered. Just watching. We made a couple trades, but missing out on the big runner today and didn't really feel like chasing as we have the Fed's interest rate decision tomorrow for the cut. Just kind of waiting to see how the market reacts as a whole. With that being said, a lot of today's runners did not have news, right? I like to play things with a catalyst, something that drives that volume for continuation. Not really seeing a lot of that, at least in my wheelhouse of small caps today. We did have a nice play, though, on APVO, which had some news. It wasn't great news. It's phase one, which is unfortunate. So, biotech phase one, phase two, phase three being the best, phase three being the worst. However, it was cancer related. Now, if you've been a part of the channel, cancer, autoimmune diseases, Alzheimer's, all have large market caps, large market caps. But when you see a small cap with news in that sector, there's a lot of room for inflow, specifically if it's something like positive phase three. So, first things first, we're a little late on it. It's just these massive God bars, but we see it retrace, hold the 50. So I think, okay, I'm going to get in on that early because it's going to come back up to VWAP. It doesn't. It rejects. We get stopped out. No buenos, right? Bad trade to start the day. You never want to see it. But we see the price because we rejected the 21 here. When we see the price reclaim the 21, we're out for blood. We want to make it back. We get in again, getting our 1-to-1 after market opens, right? Getting that VWAP rejection, which again was our original target on the trade. However, it does break down, can't get our 2-to-1, and that is that. So coming out of this break even, and why push your luck on a day when the best news you can find is, phase one. However, let's go through the other ones really quick. FGI, before we go through today's winner. This was really nice this morning. I slept in. Monday, I slept in. We missed the runners. Tuesday, I was up super duper early. Oh no, this was Friday I slept in. Monday I was up early, and today I've slept in again. Those early, like 2 o'clock, this is running right out of the gate. Maya, my cat, woke me up yesterday, which is why I got those early trades in today. She was great. She slept in. I got up at like 6 or something, right? So missed the run here. Which is unfortunate. Early bird gets the worm. What do you do? And on similar note, CNFR is here with that pop-up. So it's a lot of volume that we're watching in the morning here. That's why it's on scanners, but can't really pull through. And why is that? Well, there's no catalyst. BGI, same story. Pops up last night, so it's got the high relative volume for us, right? Average day 30 volume, 600K. Current day volume, 7.7 million. So you can see the discrepancy between those two numbers, which is typically what drives price discovery, but without a catalyst for continued buy-side flow, it's just not there. ASST had some news announcing acquisition of MSTR True North. Points Jeff Walton as Chief Risk Officer and CEO of True North. I don't really care for mergers a lot. Sometimes the terms aren't disclosed. So, I just stay away. But I like to watch. So we see the news come out and break down and liquidate all day. So that is bad news, bears. You hate to see it. Oh my gosh. So, just adding to my bias of not liking merger news. And then we have SONN, another no news runner, but this was also running the other day on no news, and I'm like, okay, this is super suspect. Maybe this company has news coming up. Like, what's going on here? Is there an upcoming catalyst that I don't know about? Looking good. And on that one day, is that a day 3 inside bar? Oh, hot dog. Nice day 3 inside bar here on SONN. Um, Day 1, high volume, volumetric expansion with the price. And then we have day 2, inside bar consolidation, at least within the body of the candle, and day 3 breaking out from that upper wick. Right? So let's see where this goes into the future. Again, no news here, no catalyst that I see. But we have a reversal. We have a key level breakout. And what is this, a gap on the 1 day that I see here? Turn our magnet on. There to there. Turn it across. And did this fill the gap? Oh, hot tamale. Yes, it did. And would you look at that? So lots of times we like to sell or at least protect the position on the upper band of the gap when you're in a gap fill. And we see rejection there because you're not the only one doing that. The entire order book is doing that because that's just the rules of the road. And so that's pretty nice. Missing that, right? And it entered here the other day. We should have mapped it. I didn't. And then when we held the lower band, oh man, what a missed opportunity here. Beautiful. And then finally TURB, an even bigger missed opportunity. I was kind of sad about this morning, I guess, like, oh, no news, nothing's really running, nothing great. And then, we're breaking even on the one trade that we do make. TURB comes out, 53 million contract to deploy a bunch of solar energy to factories. And again, I kind of took it off the radar, right? Because, you quit watching and then you don't watch every single thing and you miss the setups, right? So the news pop breaks down, holds trend note, holds that 50 really nice, reclaims VWAP here. And then when it breaks pre-market highs, right? Because lots of times if something can recover, you'll see a secondary rejection at that pre-market high. But what we do here, because this is resistance, we break through, invalidate it, retest it, and it holds now as support. And there we go up from there, from $8 all the way up to $20.50 before it flips backwards on you. Just a missed opportunity. Any entries here are beautiful with just a stop loss below. Even you could go to the next swing low here, but what a fantastic entry model that we have missed. But I'll try to pay more attention tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get some big winners. So not every day do you hit it out of the park. You just try to do your best each and every day, right? So today a little lackluster, but we've had a good week. With that being said, on Monday, and still lots of time to continue, as we've got the interest rate tomorrow and a few days after that to close out the week. So thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you soon in the next.